Hello everyone, welcome to Moritz Cineas Virals channel. My name is George W. Bush. I'm the 43rd or former President of the United States. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Today I've learned about fun facts about My Little Pony Equestria Girls movie in 2013 summary. At a 13th anniversary of Equestria Girls launch on Hasbro. Let's get started on the show. The film opens in the Crystal Empire with Twilight Sparkle, Spike and their friends disembarking the train at the station and heading to the Crystal Castle to attend Twilight's first princess summit since her coronation. Twilight is both nervous and excited about the summit and feeling self-conscious about wearing her crown. But her friends are supportive as expected, believing her new status as princess should be embraced. Later that night, a pony in a cloak sneaks into the castle, past the patrol of royal guards, and into Twilight and Spike's guest room. Using unicorn magic, the cloaked pony switches Twilight's crown with a fake crown and attempts to make off with it. However, as the unicorn sneaks past Spike, he rolls over in his sleep at the last second, flipping his tail in the way. The thief trips over it with their back hoof, crashing into the floor and stirring Twilight and Spike from their sleep. The next morning, Princess Celestia identifies the unicorn as Sunset Shimmer, her former student. She began her studies under Celestia not long before Twilight, but had turned cruel and dishonest when she didn't get what she wanted as quickly as she'd liked. She subsequently abandoned her studies. Spike brings out the fake crown, with Princess Celestia surmising that Sunset hoped that Twilight wouldn't notice the switch right away. And by the time she did, dizzy from the journey across worlds, Twilight opens her eyes, surprised to find Spike, now a small purple-furred dog, standing before her. They at least know what his current form is, because what is even more alarming is the fact Twilight herself is now a creature they are completely unfamiliar with, a human teenager. The two find themselves outside what appears to be a castle and immediately begin their search for Twilight's crown. As Twilight comes to discover, that was Sunset Shimmer. The girl Twilight stood up for introduces herself as Fluttershy, much to Twilight's surprise. Before she can dwell on this, Fluttershy notices Spike and starts to fawn over him in the exact same manner her pony counterpart did when they first came to Ponyville. Twilight asks Fluttershy about the crown, Fluttershy taking an animal shelter. She and Spike enter the school auditorium, which is in the process of being decorated. There, they meet another familiar, and at the same time unfamiliar face, Pinkie Pie. While the peppy girl is more than happy to put Twilight's name on the ballot, she's less than thrilled to know Fluttershy is involved. As the two of them talk, in enters another face Twilight recognizes, Applejack, delivering cases of fizzy apple cider with the help of Big Macintosh. A hungry Twilight comes across a vending machine and, unable to get it open, is about to kick it pony style when she's interrupted by Trixie, who easily buys a snack from it. Realizing that she really doesn't know anything about this world, Twilight decides to do research about the school to better familiarize herself with it. Much to her delight, Canterlot High has an extensive library. The next morning, Twilight is ready to make a good first impression on her fellow students, but she finds that everyone she passes in the hallway is laughing at her. As she wonders why, Rarity suddenly pulls her into an empty classroom and dresses her in a new outfit and wig. At that moment, Applejack, Fluttershy, and Pinkie Pie enter the room. They show Twilight a video that Sunset Shimmer had posted online, showing Twilight struggling to adapt to her human form and otherwise against Fall Formal. In a coffee shop run by Mr. and Mrs. Cake, Twilight bumps into the boy with spiky blue hair again. As they awkwardly part ways, Twilight finds herself developing a crush on him. Rarity is quick to notice and discourage this. The boy, Flash Sentry, is apparently Sunset Shimmer's ex-boyfriend, and developing a relationship with him would likely invite more of Sunset's wrath. The six friends brainstorm ways to boost Twilight's popularity and get her the votes she needs to be named princess. Later that day, everyone in the school is seen wearing Rarity's pony ears and tails, and school spirit and pride are at an all-time high. But as Applejack points out, Sunset Shimmer still walks down the hall with a smirk. She knocks on the office door of Vice Principal Luna and feigns distress, informing her that the fall formal decorations have been destroyed. She accuses Twilight of committing the deed, even presenting photos as evidence. A suspicious flash sentry listens in on their mission. With that, Twilight rallies her friends together in cleaning up and redecorating the school auditorium, an effort that many of the school students lend a helping hand in. When the renovations are finished, Principal Celestia is so impressed by the students' efforts that she doesn't postpone the fall formal. The girls return to the boutique to get themselves ready for the formal later that evening. They change into fancier shoes and dresses and put on jewelry themed after each of their respective elements of harmony. The girls arrive at Canterlot High later that evening in a limousine. As they enter the school, Flash Sentry pulls up in his car. Twilight and her friends find themselves face to face with Sunset Shimmer, brandishing a sledgehammer and ready to destroy the portal back to Equestria. Twilight tells Sunset not to hurt Spike. Sunset, saying she wouldn't dream of that, tells Snips and Snails to let Spike go. Sunset then gives Twilight an ultimatum: give the crown back and be allowed to return to Equestria, or keep the crown and never go back. Twilight, maintaining her fortitude, keeps the crown. A giddy Sunset immediately places the crown on her head. As soon as she does this, a magical aura surrounds her, and she is lifted up into the air. Twilight, her friends, and onlooking fall formal attendees watch in horror as Sunset is surrounded by a dark aura and transformed into a demonic creature with red skin, fiery hair, wings, and a tail. Using her magic, Sunset proceeds to turn Snips and Snails into demons similar in appearance. The students retreat to the supposed safety of the school. As the bright light dissipates, the students congregate at the front of the school. Spike runs out to Twilight, who is lying on the ground with her friends. Twilight picks up Spike and hugs him while their friends approach her. The seven of them notice a large crater in the ground with Sunset Shimmer, returned to normal, lying at the bottom of it. As the official called the Elements of Harmony defeats Sunset Shimmer, Twilight embraces her friends in the school courtyard and asks them to look out for Sunset Shimmer. As she asks this, Vice Principal Luna hands Sunset a masonry trowel, with Snips and Snails following up with a wheelbarrow of bricks in order to repair the wall. Twilight tells her friends that although they had only known each other for a short time, she will miss them dearly. Spike compliments Twilight on her crown on the way to the portal, and the two finally step through.
It's time to learn geography now!